Hi, I'm John Byrne with Poets and Quants. Welcome to another edition of our one-on-one video series. Today I have Amy Hillman, the Dean of Arizona State University's WP Carey School of Business. Welcome, Amy.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
In October, you made an extraordinary announcement. You said that every incoming student to your full-time MBA program will be fully supported by scholarship. How come?
It's really come from a number of directions. One of them was if we were able to take the tuition off of the table for a full-time program, coming out of employment for 2 years and living and investing in your human capital would be a much more salient ROI for a number of people who may not ever apply for a full-time MBA.
One of the big problems with the MBA is the debt that people incur in getting it. In this case, that won't happen, and as a result, people can truly pursue their passion as opposed to a job that helps them pay back their debt, but that they're not really in love with.
Absolutely, and we think that's really critically important. We see that at the undergraduate level as well. You know, our undergraduate program in business is a 4-year program. We have around 35% of those students are first generation college, and another 40 to 45% of those are Pell Grant eligible, and so they're coming from families of combined income of less than $40,000. And so what we see is over the 4 years they're with us, they literally transform themselves. They know because their future and their family's future really depend on their investment in themselves as a result of going through the degree program. And we started to think about what if this more elite education of this full-time MBA was made available to a wider segment of the population. How might they advance their organizations and really the economy? So we got very excited about the type of student who might come into a full-time MBA program who otherwise might not even think about applying.
So how do you think this will change the student mix?
Well, we're hoping it's going to add diversity to the class. So as you know, in an MBA environment, you learn as much from your peers as you do from the faculty. And so if we have students from a more diverse set of international countries, emerging and developed nations, if we have students that come from a not-for-profit background, you're going to really be broadening the perspectives that you take on whatever the issue is at hand. So we definitely think we're going to see a more diverse group, and we think it's going to result in a better learning environment as well.
Now, what kind of reaction have you gotten to this?
It's been good so far, even from our current students who don't have the same full tuition scholarship available to them. They see this as an important innovation, as really a path forward for the program and for the university. And so we've been very pleased with the reception.
And there are two other interesting aspects to this change. One is you're increasing the intake of your full-time MBA program by 40%. The other is that you're actually going to expose them to a brand new MBA curriculum.
Yeah, we have a great new interdisciplinary curriculum. We're focused on a lot of things that we think are going to propel leaders forward. So we're doing some fun things with the School of Design around improvisation and brainstorming. We're working with the Marines on tactical training. So we're really going to be exposing the students to a broad range of skills. And certainly we've always been a small program. We think that's a big part of our competitive advantage, but we will not be opposed if the program grows. So we're at about 86 students we brought in this year, and if that goes to 100 or 120, we can still make this opportunity possible.
And you're making the program more rigorous. There are more credits that are required.
We are. We're moving from 48 required credit hours to 60 to reflect the new curriculum. And of course, any full-time MBA program like ours is a rigorous one to get into, so we're looking for people that have had real success in their undergraduate endeavors and in their testing, and who have had significant work experience, and all the characters that we think are going to make it possible for them to lead into the future.
And I know every dean has a love-hate relationship with rankings, but I've got to think that this has got to help your rankings.
Well, I'm not sure. We'll see. So if we do get more applicants, then it'll help us with selectivity. But if they do pursue other passions and they're not taking the highest paid job to pay off that student debt, maybe the average starting salary will change. So it all depends. We'll see what happens. About this time next year, we'll certainly know about the incoming class.
Amy, your best advice to an applicant who wants to take advantage of your full tuition offer?
Don't come just because because of the scholarship. Come because it's the right program for you, and will set your dreams up for the best way to succeed.
Amy, thank you.
Thank you.
This is John Byrne with Poets and Quants. Thanks for watching.